now watching Blue Palm Tech. Hey, glad you can make it. So today we're gonna discuss what this channel is about. So this channel is about technology and the development of technology, specifically networking, but we can talk about other topics like phone devices or review products. Like today, we're gonna talk about Cisco. Which certification shall you get? Well, let me start off by saying certificates are gonna expire, not expire, but they're gonna be renewed. So, a lot of people say you should go for your CompTIA, but I was looking through YouTube and they're saying Cisco's the way to go. It's a higher certificate if you're into networking. If you just want to get the general understanding of technology, CompTIA and CompTIA A Plus is a good certificate to get. Now, I'm studying to get my Cisco CCENT, which in their website has last date to test is February 23rd, 2020. So what this means is that the CCENT is going to be discontinued. You will no longer be able to take it past February 23rd, 2020. That is important because we are on October 17, 2019 is when this film is being recorded. So, that being said, for anyone that wants to be into networking, there are other options out there. Cisco's not the only one. However, the school that I went to and the class I took only offers Cisco. So, I'm learning the basics on Cisco. Now, what I have here is a Cisco system router, a Cisco 1800 series. Now, what this is, what I'm holding in my hand is a router. And this is the front. So, it's a power supply. And the back right here is where you connect your ports. So I got Fast Ethernet 01 and Fast Ethernet 00. And a console cable to connect to your computer. Which, I'm not sure if the camera can pick this. Here is the console cable. So the console cable you plug in here. And this side of the cable is connected to my computer, which is the desktop. That being said, you use a program called, well, at least I use a program called PuTTY. The program PuTTY allows you to communicate to the router and set specific commands, which is called the command line. Now, let me tell you that I am not a professional on this. I'm still practicing for my certificate. However, I'm making this video to retain knowledge so I can play it. But if you so happen to come across the channel called Blue Palm Tech, please hit subscribe because we can learn together. Now, if there's any mistakes I make, please by all means leave it in the comment below. Be nice about it too. Be like, hey Jose, oh, my name's Jose. Hey Jose, you're misinformed, or you should go read this, and then I'll make a video response to it. It's like saying, this is what I learned. It's gonna be a series. And I'm planning to take my certification on December 3rd. So about 6 weeks. Now, that being said, I do have some knowledge on the Cisco router and the Cisco switch. Because the class I went to was El Camino College, Community College, where I took 2 classes on this. Which should have prepared me for the test for part 1. That being said, I did not really take the class serious, and it's more copying and paste lab. So you necessarily didn't, you learned stuff. However, if you didn't grasp it, you could have just passed the class by copying and pasting the lab activities. Now, that's why I really recommend you pick up equipment, because that way you can do it on your own. Some schools do offer equipment. Our school did offer us to do our equipment. However, we didn't really use the equipment. Now, if you want to get if you want to go to school for this, some schools don't really offer this. This is like an underrated thing in community college. I know programming is very useful, and the classes are always filled. Also, database is always filled. However, networking, for some reason, they tend to drop it at a higher level. So, Cisco 1 was offered, Cisco 2 was offered. However, 2 was kind of hard. You will have to wait the next semester for the Cisco 1 students to catch up so you can get enough enrollment. But Cisco 3 and 4 are online, but they were dropped due to low enrollment. Now, this is why I'm making this video, so people can know that networking is part of IT, and I want to make awareness. Like I said, I am not a professional. Don't take everything I say here in this channel as hard facts. However, this is open to discussion. Now, this what I'm holding here is a Cisco switch, which is a 2960, which I got on eBay. I'll leave the links to the description. You can get a full set, which comes with like, I think 2 switches and 2 routers. However, not all switches and all routers are the same. In the next video, we're going to discuss the OSI model. And there's also a TCP/IP model, which we're going to discuss in probably episode 3. Now, so essentially what a switch is connects all your devices that you plug via Ethernet and provides internet access, which are ISP. And the router is what sends. So the router, we'll explain the router later. Don't want to get too technical in this video. But this also has a console cable, which is in the back. And this connects to your computer, so you can talk to it using the same program, PuTTY. Now, that being said, these can go used anywhere from, I believe I got this switch for under $40. Free shipping within the United States. And the router, I got it for around under $40. So I got 2 of them for like $80. Now, if you want to get a lab, it's somewhere from $360 to like $480. Just make sure it says free shipping, because shipping is like $70. So let's put this down. So, back to the console cable. You need to make sure the console cable you get is compatible with your computer. I had to buy 2 console cables, which were $10 on Amazon, that were JR45 to USB, because the ones they send you are JR45. This is a JR45. It's the layout and set out of how the cables are connected. They send me a JR45 to I think a DVI, which is no longer compatible in the new modern computers. Now, that being said, I know I'm saying that being said a lot, but this is my first video and I'm a little bit nervous. However, continuing on with the video, the switch and the router have built-in fans which run pretty loud. So, and they waste electricity. So if you're starting and you live in an apartment, you might be restricted, because they might provide the how do I say it, the service provider. However, you live in a house and you provide your own internet, you should be able to directly plug and play, with some exceptions and some settings that you have to modify, and which will be covered in this series too. So just remember that if you want to see me learn and hopefully we'll pass a certificate, then subscribe. Consider subscribing, liking, and disliking the video. You know, I'm not opposed to you disliking the video. That gives me feedback on what I need to work on. So now let's move away from the hardware and talk about the physical learning. So you can learn from the hardware, but you also have to study. You gotta know what classes. So there's A class, B class, and C class, which is the parameter that of IP addresses that you can use. It's a private, government, and public. Now we use the public for the most part, so we gotta memorize the classes. We're gonna get into subnetting. We're gonna get into um, virtual subnetting, which is called VLSM, I believe. Gotta check on that. Don't quote me on that. And we're gonna get into um, network addressing translations. I believe that's what it is. This is just a general video. I'm gonna gather the correct information for the next video. I just wanted to introduce myself. My name's Jose again, and please subscribe. Stay tuned. Come and join the IT community. Start a comment. Start a Reddit. I'm gonna start a Reddit, and I'm gonna invite anyone who wants to be invited. Just keep in mind that we're all here to learn. Not all of us know everything. There might be experts that look into this video, and they might wanna put us down, but keep in mind, we're learning. They had to learn somehow, and if they did it via like the old hard textbook, that's fine. That's what was available to them. However, we live in a new century where we have to take advantage of what's out there. Now, my English isn't that well, so if I say something grammatically incorrect, please correct me. I don't mind. However, if you start barraging this channel with negative, I guess,